हिंदी से भी हम प्यार करते हैं, हिंदी हमारी मातृभाषा है, लेकिन इंग्लिश अब आज की नीड बन गई है। हर जगह, हर क्षेत्र में कहीं भी जाओ आप, हैबिट एंड everyone fear to do mistake. We think that anyone will make fun of me, and what will they think that I am doing mistake. So these are the main problem.
इसमें ऐसे भी लोगों से मिला है जिनको ग्रामर ए टू जेड आता है, वोकेबलरी मोस्टली कमांड है, बट क्या होता है कि वो अलोन भी इंग्लिश बहुत फ्लुएंट बोलते हैं, बट जब पब्लिक स्पीकिंग की बारी आती है तो ओके, सो फर्स्टली इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ।
Okay, I am Anjana Srivastav. I am from Farukhabad. I am a homemaker. English is my favorite subject. I love English very much. Since my childhood, I was good in English very much. Besides of, I started to teach students, my cousins, sometimes my cousins, my neighborhood children, and after that, I joined a school. There, I also taught only English because I love English. That's why. Because, but at that time, I was unable to speak. Only I could teach English, not speaking. And I want to tell now every one person that please don't think that we don't have environment or we don't have any coaching center. We can speak English and we can learn English by practice. If you do practice, if you speak daily, if you give time to yourself, if you don't have any person, then you can talk to yourself. You Everyone should do self talk, and everyone should think in English more and more, because when we speak in Hindi, first of all we think in Hindi. So if we want to speak in English, so firstly we should think in English, then we will not translate it, it will be like spontaneous. अपने आप ही इंग्लिश निकलने लगेगी जब हम इंग्लिश में सोचते हैं.
Yes, when we will start, then it will be continue slow, then everything will be happen very good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think? What is the importance of grammar in speaking English, spoken English? Do you think it is important or not? What is your opinion?
Everything is important for everything. We can't deny totally that grammar is not important, because grammar is there, not important where all everywhere is environment of English, like in England or any foreign country, where every time everyone is speaking English. was telling that I was telling that grammar is not important there, where everyone is speaking in English. You know, a baby is born and he is listening totally English. So he needs know to learn grammar, because he know that how to spell word and how to speak. But when we are living in Hindi environment, everyone is speaking in Hindi, then grammar is required, because grammar helps very much to speak in English better. We can improve our speaking and writing if we know grammar well. It helps. So I think grammar is also required if you are living in Hindi environment, because we can translate easily.
Okay, so
I
one
think
thing,
all 100% not need, but 50% I think you must know about grammar, because we can use properly every sentence, that what is present, past, future. If we will not know the what helping verbs we should use, then we will do mistake. So listening is must be required. If anybody wants to improve English, then listen English content, and 50% I think grammar must required.
and what about for beginner? If any person, he or she want to start their English journey in starting time, so they only need to jump on grammar portion, or what do you think?
If any person is totally totally I mean, if any person is unaware of English, he doesn't know English anything, little bit, he doesn't know about English. So in starting, he needs grammar, because it helps to them to learn easily. So for beginner, grammar helps very much.
And okay. And secondly, what you think about vocabulary? How we can, because in English language, there's lots of vocabulary. If anyone want to mug up the vocabulary, so we can't mug up every vocabulary. So how we can remind, how we can remember the vocabularies?
Yeah, very good question. Vocabulary is also very important, but we should focus on it that in what place we are living and what work we are doing. So related to that work, we should learn vocabulary. If you are teacher, so you should notice that your environment, what is your environment, and what words you have to use. That vocabulary we should learn, because it will work, it will help to use, we can use that words in our journey. If we are in doctor line, if we are in that in I mean to say that in that area we belong, that type of vocabulary we should learn. ये तो वो मेरे लिए बेकार हुआ ना. अब जैसे कि हम अगर स्टूडेंट हैं, या मतलब एक हाउस वाइफ है, तो हाउस वाइफ को सारी घर की चीजों के बारे में, अपने बच्चों से रिलेटेड जो वर्ड्स बोलने, वो वाली वोकेबलरी जल्दी याद करनी चाहिए. तो आप जिस एरिया से बिलोंग करते हैं, वो वाली वोकेबलरी ज्यादा याद करें, क्योंकि वो आप यूज कर पाएंगे, तो वो माइंड में रहेगी. अगर हम ऐसे वर्ड्स याद करें कि जो हमें यूज ही नहीं हो रहे हैं हमसे, तो वो तो फिर एक दिन याद करेंगे, हम 4 दिन बाद भूल जाएंगे. तो वोकेबलरी
बहुत
याद
सारे
करने से पहले उन शब्द को.
बहुत सारे रीडर्स क्या करते हैं, व्हेन दे स्टार्ट देयर इंग्लिश जर्नी ना, तो क्या करते हैं, का मोटी मोटा वो बुक उठा लेते हैं कहीं से शॉप से, एंड उसको रटना
हाँ,
स्टार्ट
कुछ
कर
भी
देते हैं,
पढ़ने
जो कि
लगे.
उनकी डेली लाइफ से रिलेट नहीं करेगा, फिर भी वो रटते
हाँ,
जाएंगे, बट अगर उसका यूज हुआ नहीं तो फिर रटते हैं और भूल जाते हैं, बट जिनका यूज हम अपनी डेली
वो
लाइफ में
भूल
करते हैं ना,
जाते हैं.
उनके टू रिमूव हेजिटेशन एंड शाइनेस. बहुत सारे ऐसे लोगों से मैं मिली हूँ जो जिनको इंग्लिश अच्छे से आती है, अलोन दे कैन स्पीक वेरी फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश. जब बात पब्लिक प्लेस की आती है, कैमरा फेस करने की आती है, तो दे फील हेजिटेशन.
यस.
So what do you think? How can recover hesitation and shyness? अपने लाइफ में मैंने इतने ऐसे भी लोगों से मिला है जिनको ग्रामर ए टू जेड आता है, वोकेबलरी मोस्टली कमांड है, बट क्या होता है कि वो अलोन भी इंग्लिश बहुत फ्लुएंट बोलते हैं, बट जब पब्लिक स्पीकिंग की बारी आती है तो
In my opinion, I think that if any person don't have confidence in yourself and don't do practice on speaking skills, then he face these problems. If you have good command on your speaking and you don't have hesitation, then you will not be hesitate, and practice is must required for it, I think. Because if you have good practice, then you are habitual of speaking, then you will not get fumble or stuck and hesitation, I think it.
yeah, that means you are saying like you need to start firstly, na? If you are not, if you are feeling hesitation, so just feel
Yeah, yeah.
hesitation. It will happen 1 or 2 times. After that, you will feel confident. But you need to start at least, na? You need to start
Yeah.
speaking. Speak. After that, you will because when we was a beginners, when we started first time making videos, so that time we was also like that, na?
Yeah, yeah, I feel more relaxed because it was my like dream of my college life that I wanted to speak in English. But I and it's very beneficial for my daughter because she is in 6th class. So them, because when I teach my students, I always use English, because when I will use English, then they will learn that how to give reply.
Yeah. And what is the changing in your friend circle? Now your friends they also watch your YouTube videos. So now what feedback they give to you?
Yeah, friend circle, my mostly friends are married. So when they watch my video, they are so excited, and they are connected with me that please teach me that how did you learn this language, and they are also trying to learn this language. Before it they were silent, they were not thinking about this, but they are all excited now. They